Good evening, welcome to another video. It's Sunday evening, it's the 15th of September and I suppose it's the start of another week, kind of. I think tomorrow morning being Monday I will go through the stats and everything and where we're up to, but because I've just, or it's still uploading actually, last week's video, this is really the start of my week, so just continuing where we left off at the end of the last video. So I'm just packing the orders, so I'll just quickly take you through those. So just a small order here, but a printed part. I don't list printed parts very often, simply because I think most of the printed parts I've ever found, the sticker is always... I just said printed parts, I meant a stickered piece. I'm talking about stickered pieces. So the stickered pieces have always been a bit naff. They've not been put on straight. There's lots of gluey residue on them. But every now and again I do find one that's pretty good. And this is an example of one. And it's sold, so that's great. Then we've got this order here, so just some new parts I think in this one. I can't even tell what those are. Oh, the 1x2 slope, and then some of these round 1x1s with the little, I don't know what you call them actually. Anyway, that's one order there. Again, new parts, so that's good. Just a small parts order here. And then a new one that's just come in for these round discs. I've got no idea what they're used for, but yep, all good. And then we've got this order here. If I can get the camera to behave, there we go. Now this order has got one of these Star Wars Elite TIE Fighter helmets, one of those buildable figures. So that's good to go. But then it's also got these really long tubes, plastic hard tubes. So it'd be interesting to find how I'm going to pack those actually. I need to think of a box of some sort. And then what have we got here? This order is for lots of minifigure weapons. I think I'm going to have to try and find a better way of showing you these. The lighting's not very good. I'll work on that. But yeah, lots of guns, swords, daggers, that kind of stuff. So nice order, that one. We've got a small order here with just some Bionicle parts. And then we've got that empty box going out to Italy. So that's ready to be packed. So with it being Sunday evening, I'm just going to get those packed, and then I think I'll spend some time with the wife. Morning, it's Monday morning, 16th of September, and here we are again at the start of another week. So just the stats, we're up to 8,503 orders, so we broke through the 8,500 mark at the weekend, which was great, and we've gained another fan. Now in terms of parts in the store, we've currently got, hope you can see that, because I can't, 158,164 with 11,674 lots. So comparing that to last week, we're up by about 240 lots, and we're up by almost, well, about 4,500 parts. So I think that's all helped by the 2 part outs that we did during the week. Yeah, it was 2 new part outs, wasn't it? And I think a bit of used. And talking of used, so last night I finished off the next batch of 100 lots. So that's the 1B1, 1B2 and 1B3 and 1B4 plates. from that bulk lot. So they're all done and ready to be put away. Just need to finish off the brick store file. YouTube, well, last week we got to 100 subscribers and today we're sitting at 140. So that's a brilliant result. So I'm really pleased with that. It's grown quite nicely. What else have we got? So we've got the orders that came in last night. So I think I showed you that one on the end of the other video. Just a small order of plates, all brand new. Another small parts order. Some new parts here, some slopes and a minifigure hairpiece. And then another minifigure accessory, pair of wings. I think that's a Marvel minifigure. So we'll get those packed up and added to the rest of the orders from the weekend, and we'll get those posted. So it's Monday afternoon and we've just had a customer for East Midlands Lego High just swapping out a set. So the Lamborghini has been returned. That just needs to be checked and then that'll be ready to go out again. And this time he's taken the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Atari. So they've already been done. I've had a little delivery. So a couple of parts here that I needed for those Bionicle sets. So I might add that to the list of things to do tonight. Gets those two sets complete and I can add them to the store. And I've just finished putting away all of those 1B plates, the 1B1s, 1B2s, 1B3s and 1B4s. So they're all away. The brick store file is ready to go. So we'll get that uploaded. And it was 1,319 parts. So that'll be a good boost to the store a bit later on when I get that finished. And because my used wall, it starts, where does it start? Sort of there. Let me see if I can point. Right. So that's the end of it there. And it goes all the way down to here. Now, that column of drawers is the latest edition. And as you can see, not all of them are labelled. So they're all the unlabelled ones are obviously empty. So here are my sticker sheets that I use to label all the drawers. I'll probably do a video on my numbering system at another point. I just need to find some time to do that. It'll be a separate video, I think. But that's the actual drawer numbers, and then these are the barcode labels that go on them as well. So yeah, this evening then will be one set to check, two Bionicle sets to probably to add to the store, get the used file uploaded, and then again, because it's Monday night, I get to do some coding for the running club, so hopefully get some work done on that site tonight. So it's Tuesday morning and we've just got one order in today from Bricklink. It's just a small parts order and a minifigure. I suppose it's a kind of skirt or something that goes around the hips anyway. So I've packed that securely in some cardboard to prevent it getting damaged in the post. So we'll get that posted out shortly. Nice clear side, happy with that. So I've started on another used brick store file. These are the 1B6 plates. Still got a few more colours to get through. We've got a little bit of time before work, so I'll just carry on with that. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Well, it's Tuesday evening and we've just had a couple of small orders in today. One is a Bionicle weapon and another one is just some small parts. I think these printed tiles are from, I think they were from the case room. So we'll get those out in the morning. So what else have we been working on? I have now finished all the 1B plates. So they're all quality checked, sorted out, and I've created the brick store file. So there's another 50 lots there, just over 500 items. So I've got to put those away, sort out the pricing and get that uploaded. So hopefully I should be able to do that early evening. But I've got an idea for East Midlands Lego hire, so I might be producing some other video content tonight. We'll see how I get on with that. So I've got a few ideas playing around in my head, so I'll have to give it a try. So while I'm doing all that, I'm just catching up with Newcastle Bricks store. Really interesting to watch someone going full time. Maybe that's what I'll do at some time, but for now I'm still part-time, so I will work full-time during the day, and then I get to do the Bricklink store in the evenings. So yeah, could have quite a busy night tonight. We'll see how we get on. Well, it's Wednesday morning and we've had one order in overnight, which we've already picked. A selection of both new and used, some black slopes and tiles in there, some other smaller parts, and then we've got these, how do I describe them, like bat wings, I suppose, or dragon wings in fact. And we've got some black and a red one in there, and some other parts there of looks like a dragon's tail, and then just a selection of other used parts in there. So we'll get that added to the orders that came in last night. We'll get them packed, we'll get them off to the post office. Now I did notice when I was picking that order, I had a couple of inventory issues. I don't know what's happened there, but I'm a beam short. It doesn't affect the order because I had enough, but I always check the quantity that's left, and especially when it's just a small number, it takes seconds just to double check it. So I'm one short of those, and then I had something weird with the black dragon wing. Brick Freedom seems to think I've got 4 left in stock. Bricklink seems to think I've got 8 left in stock, and I've actually got 12 left in stock. So I've got no idea what's happened there, but I'll get it double checked because I like to know, you know, if I've made a mistake, and then I can learn from that. But again, it doesn't affect the order, so I'll get that sorted out. So what did I do last night after I finished filming? Well, my wonderful wife has been through and sorted out all my superBRICKS. So I now have an empty drawer, which is great. So they've all been sorted by size, and I've made a start on the quality checking and sorting. I just thought I'd show you this. This is what I do with these superBRICKS, just to make it a bit easier to double check them. So I connect them all together. Now they are used, but I won't ship them like this. I'll break them apart. And the reason why I do it like this is it's easy to check the quality of 10 of these at once rather than individually. And these 1x1 bricks are prone to splitting. So by doing it this way, I can check all 10 of those and look for any splits, discard the ones that are splitting, and then they don't make it into my inventory. Because some of the splitting you can't see when it's an individual brick. So it only splits when you join it together. So rather than having the customer complain that the bricks have been split, I'll weed them out at this point. So that's what I do with the 1x1s, and it also makes it easier to pack these away into the drawers. But like I say, when I actually sell them, they will be broken down into individual bricks. We don't ship anything joined together. So here you go, that's just a little tip. Right, so I'll crack on with getting these orders packed, and then do another full day at the day job, and I've got 1x1 to keep me busy at lunchtime and for the rest of the evening, and probably into the next couple of evenings as well. So I'm just doing the stats this morning, and I've got exactly 160,000 items in the store. Wow, that's purely a fluke. So I'm pleased about that. So it's Wednesday lunchtime and I was just working on the brick store file for these 1x1 bricks, which I've now finished. I was about to move on to the 1x2s, but I just noticed on YouTube we're now up to 150 subscribers, which is fantastic. So thank you very much. And the video I released last night about the guide to hiring has already had 146 views, which is incredible. So really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so I was just about to do the 1x2s and I remembered I've got something else a little bit more important to do. Last week you will have noticed I got a delivery, and I said I can't really talk about it, and that's because this set is going to be the next set for East Midlands Lego Hire. So it's going to be the new set on Friday. So again, by the time you see this video, I'll have already done it. But it's this set here. Let me see if I can get a better angle of it. So set number 21348. It's the Dungeons and Dragons set. This has recently just been on offer at Argos. And to be honest, I just thought it's too good an offer to miss. So I've got one. We need to get this unboxed and rebagged, ready for hire. So I'm going to start on that now while I'm on my lunch break, and get it finished by tonight, hopefully. So that's the end of my lunch break, and I managed to get to bag 14. So that can go in the main box. I've got a great big pile of the main plastic bags and a box full of the smaller bags. Now, I reuse these. I reuse these for orders going out. I've generated so much, you know, from the higher side, as I've got a great big box full of them here. I just can't see myself throwing them out. I don't really want to throw them out. I'd much rather get another use out of them. So the smaller bags I use to bag up smaller parts, and then I use the larger bags to bag up the bags of smaller parts. It keeps it flat, especially when you're using a large letter. I find it stops things moving around within the jiffy bag. So I use that for that. And I've got loads of them, so it saves money on buying new grip seal bags. And I don't know if you can see behind, but I've got hundreds upon hundreds of used ones that I'm still trying to work my way through. I know not everyone likes that. Some people prefer brand new grip seal bags, and I have those as well. So if anyone comments on their order and wants me to bag in any particular way, I'll always do that for them. But normally I will try and use recycled or reused bags as much as I can. So where have we got to? That's up to 19, but then this set's got over, I think it's 30, was it 32? Yeah, 32 bags. So I've still got all of these to do. And I'll get that finished off this evening, and get it all ready. So back to the day job. So it's Wednesday evening, and with the help of the wife, we've picked the orders. I think my wife got the raw end of the stick. She had the largest one to do, which was, and you can't quite see it on the screen, just bear with me. There we go. 57 lots for just over £60. Now the buyer sent us a message on this order asking for each lot to be individually bagged, which is not a problem. actually makes it really easy because you don't have to think about how to pack it. And of course, like I said earlier, I've got lots and lots and lots of used bags that I'm trying to work my way through. So this was a great order. So thank you very much for that. Mixture of new and used, and lots of good quantities, whole range of colours, and some extra bits I updated this morning. In fact, earlier on I picked an order yesterday and I said that the quantity was showing different on Bricklink and Brick Freedom, and actually how many I had. So I corrected that this morning, and they've all sold this afternoon, which was great, as well as some other colours that I just added as well, because I had some other parts that I found. So I got all those added and they've been sold, so that's really great. So yeah, that's a great order, very pleased with that. So what else have we got? Another small order here. This one's got a minifigure shield in there, and a couple of other small parts. And then we've got this order here. I mean, after such a quiet week, it's amazing. In just 2 orders, you know, I've probably done more in these 2 than I have all week. But there's a Stormtrooper minifigure in there, and then there's this. It's a light bluish grey train roof, and that's sold for £25. Incredible. So really pleased with that. And then there's just some other used parts in there as well. And the final order is just a small parts order. So that's it. That's the 4 orders. So that's really great. So I'll get those packed up, get them ready for tomorrow. We finished off the Dungeons and Dragons set, ready for new set Friday. I just want to try and find a smaller box if I can. Hence the reason why I've not labelled it up just yet. But if I can find a smaller box, we will. Otherwise, it's ready to go in that box. And we'll get the YouTube short filmed on Friday for that. So that's all good. What else have we been up to? So I finished quality checking the 1x2 bricks, and just like the 1x1s, I always join them together. Again, it makes it easier to check for the quality, and also any splitting. You can see by my rejects in here, there was quite a few that look absolutely fine. As soon as you join them together with another brick, it shows the split, and there's quite a few. So that's all ready to be added to the brick store file, which I've not yet done. That's going to be my next task. And then of course we've got the 1x3s, the 1x4s, 1x6s, and I think there's some 1x8s in there. Yeah, 1x8s, and there might even be some longer ones as well. So we'll work through those just as and when. I think tonight, one of the things I always focus on, or not focus on, is the fact that I can do a brick store file, or I can do some coding, or I could do some used bulk, and I just do whatever takes my fancy. The priority that I've always said is picking and packing the orders. Once that's done, I just do whatever I want to do. And I like to do that because I then don't get bored doing the same thing over and over again. It keeps it sort of interesting. I mean, there's so much different stuff I can go through, and so many different little tasks I could do. So I have no targets. I just do what I fancy doing. I know that I've got to do some more coding on the website. I know there's been some great comments on YouTube. Lots of people seem quite interested. I'm really excited about it. And hopefully in a few more weeks, I'll be ready to hopefully beta test it with one lucky volunteer. But we'll see how it goes. So let's get cracking. Hey guys, it's Thursday morning. Another couple of orders in overnight. First of all, this one here for some windows and doors, and then some standard bricks, all new. And then this order here, which contains these Technic pieces that I think that's the first time I've sold them actually. But again, all new, quite colourful, lots of different pieces. So another nice order. And I think that tops off a very successful day yesterday in terms of value of orders. So really quite pleased about that. So last night, yeah, I got a bit bored doing the bricks. So I moved on to some minifigures and some minifigure parts. Just trying to get that count up to 100 in my brick store file. So I'm currently sitting at 92. So I've got a few more little bits here that should take me to the 100, and then I can start putting that away. And that's about it. So that'll keep me busy before I start the day job. What else can I do today? We'll have to see. I think the day job might be quite busy today. And I've got kids clubs after school tonight. So we'll just plod along with this and yeah, see how we get on. Good morning. It's Friday and we've had just 3 orders in overnight, which we picked last night. So the first one is just a couple of pieces, look like is it Bionicle or the buildable figures? I think that's the Star Wars one. Second order, again, some more parts possibly for a Star Wars type set. I think that's a canopy from one. A couple of Technic bits. Again, mixture of new and used, and then just some plates and other parts. And then this one, quite a few unusual pieces in here. This round net, don't see that very often. Some new, some bricks and some window pieces. And then there's some used parts of door there. So I'll get those packed up and posted out. We've got another customer coming in this afternoon to return a set from East Midlands Lego hire and pick up another one. Last night I spent a bit more time on the brick store file. I managed to get the 1x3 bricks and the 1x4 bricks all done, plus a few other sort of odds and sods in the middle there. I've got those done as well. Still a bit more to do on that, but again, see what I can fit in today. Over on YouTube, just a quick shout out to Battle Chasers. Thank you for your feedback. He's a regular customer, but he's mentioned the Facebook poll. So we've just reset the poll. Thanks Amy for all your suggestions. So don't forget, anybody can add more sets to this. If you want to see a set added to the service, just get it on the Facebook poll, and hopefully get more people voting. It gives me a really good idea of what set we should get next, and leading the way is set 21351, The Nightmare Before Christmas. So yeah, we'll see on that. Watch this space. But as you know, it's not New Set Friday, which is the other task I've got to get done today. Get the YouTube short filmed for that. Doesn't take very long, so probably do that about lunchtime and release just after that. So yeah, we're away for the weekend, so I'm not going to get much done over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be able to get the orders out Saturday morning, and then we'll do some orders on Sunday night. So there won't be a lot happening. And that's it. So get all these bits finished off and then get on with the main job. So it's Friday afternoon, and just got a couple of customers coming for East Midlands Lego hire. So first set going out is 10312 Jazz Club, and this is a brand spanking new set. It's never been built, never been out before. I think this was new set Friday a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, that's going out shortly. We've had Snow White returned, so that just needs checking, but the customers picked up the roller coaster, so that's out for a couple of weeks. Nice big set, that one. Lots of good feedback from it. What else have I been up to? So I've finished off that brick store file with the 1B3 and 1B4 bricks, and I added in just some other bits and pieces that I sort of had knocking around. And again, some of the prices for some of these parts, I don't know if you can see that. Will it focus? But like the Technic gear rack, you know, £3.50. Another Bionicle piece, £2.60, and then a minifigure guitar for nearly £2.50. So, you know, lots of nice little finds that just help bump the value of the brick store file up. So the total value here is £57. 100 lots, 515 items, which, you know, for I don't know, about an hour and a half's work of just checking them and building up the file, seems pretty good. So we'll get that uploaded, and hopefully we'll edge closer to the top of page 3. In fact, I'm not ready for that just yet. There's a few more checks I just need to do to the file. What else have we got left? So that leaves me with the 1B6, 1B8 and the 1B10, and I think there's some longer bricks in there as well. So those are still got to be done. But like I said, I'm away for the weekend now. So it's Friday night. I'll probably just get the orders packed. So I might video those in a bit actually. And then, yeah, I might be taking the whole weekend off. So I picked those 2 orders that came in today. The first one's for one of these Technic Bionicle spheres, and the second order is just from General Parks, again, a mixture of new and used. So the other thing that I've done today obviously is new set Friday, so that's the Dungeons and Dragons set, all listed, and I've done a new YouTube short. I think I'm getting better at them. I really don't know. It's still a huge learning curve, but I keep trying things and trying to make them a little bit more interesting and engaging. And I've created a little playlist. I think that's the right way of describing it, a playlist, yeah. So there you go, so that's new set Friday. So I'm ready to upload the file, the brick store file that I was working on. So there you go, we're currently 11,798 lots. Hopefully you can still see this, the sun is shining right in my eyes. But let's get that uploaded. So everything's good with the file. I've set the price in, so we should be good to go. Okay. In fact, I might just move this to my other screen because I simply cannot see what I'm doing. Okay. That's better. And let's verify. So we should have, like I say, 515 items in 100 lots. Let's upload that. So where are we? We are here. Let's get a bit closer. So there we go. I'm now 4th off the top. 11,865 lots. So just over 40 lots off. I need that brick. So I'm getting closer. But obviously it's the weekend now. And I'm hoping for plenty of sales. I prefer that than hitting the top of this list. But we'll see how it goes. Catch you later. So it's Saturday morning, and I'm just picking and packing the orders. In my haste, I've already packed 3 of the orders. They were just small sort of general parts orders. But this order, this is the largest one out of the 4, is for lots of Bionicle and Hero Factory parts, including this. I was never into Bionicle, so half of this stuff I don't know what they're for, but there's lots of it, so it's a really great order. There's also lots of new parts, including 100 of the red axle 2s, and some pins, and some other smaller pieces. So yeah, a nice order to get. Glad to see the Bionicle pieces going out. And that's pretty much it. I'm away for the weekend with the family, and when I return on Sunday evening, we'll upload this vlog, and we'll start recording for next week's. So thanks again if you made it this far. Appreciate your support. Don't forget to give us a like and hit the subscribe button. Thanks everyone. See you next week.